A Quiet Life and a Good Name by Jonathan Swift to a friend. Who married a shrew. 1724. Nell scolded in so loud a din, that Will durst hardly venture in. He marked the conjugal dispute. Nell roared incessant, Dick sat mute. But, when he saw his friend appear, cried bravely, Patience, good my dear. At sight of Will she bawl'd no more, but hurried out and clapt the door. Why, Dick, the devil's in thy Nell, quoth Will, thy house is worse than hell. Why, what a peal the jade has rung. And her, why don't you slit her tongue? For nothing else will make it cease. Dear Will, I suffer this for peace. I never quarrel with my wife. I bear it for a quiet life. Scripture, you know, exhorts us to it, bids us to seek peace and ensue it. Will went again to visit Dick, and entering in the very nick, he saw virago Nell belabour, with Dick's own staff, his peaceful neighbor. Poor Will, who needs must interpose, received a brace or two of blows. But now, to make my story short, Will drew out Dick to take a quart. Why, Dick, thy wife has devilish whims. Odds buds, why don't you break her limbs? If she were mine, and had such tricks, I'd teach her how to handle sticks. Ds. I would ship her to Jamaica, or truck the carrion for tobacco. I'd send her far enough away, dear Will. But what would people say? Lord, I should get so ill a name, the neighbors round would cry out shame. Dick suffered for his peace and credit, but who believed him when he said it? Can he, who makes himself a slave, consult his peace, or credit save? Dick found it by his ill success, his quiet small, his credit less. She served him at the usual rate. She stunned, and then she broke his pate. And what he thought the hardest case, the parish jeered him to his face. Those men who wore the breeches least called him a cuckold, fool, and beast. At home he was pursued with noise. Abroad was pestered by the boys. Within, his wife would break his bones. Without, they pelted him with stones. The prentices procured a writing to act his patience in her, chiding false patience and mistaken pride. There are 10,000 Dicks beside. Slaves to their quiet and good name are used like Dick, and bear the blame.